All right, welcome. We're here. Swiatek, Kalinskaya, danger match. Potentially, we've had a couple of those in the last 48 hours. We had Gauff, Sabalenka yesterday struggling. Pellini is lost. And then today we had Sinner struggle. So it's been a pretty hectic 48 hours for the seeds. Just as we were thinking the seeds were having it too easy. And we all know Kalinskaya, well, Swiatek fans know Kalinskaya ain't no joke. So let's see if Iga can manage this very tough third round. She has lost in the third round to tough players before. We know that. We know that. Yeah, Deb, just stay on that one, I reckon. I reckon the Swiatek stream should be pretty chill. Probably. Should be a good match. Yeah. Look, like I said, it could be a bad match, but good result for Swiatek, right? Currently 37 degrees. Roof is still shut. Outside still suspended. All right. But let's see if Swiatek can continue winning when everybody else has been struggling. Did you talk schedule yet? Yeah, schedule's actually pretty good. I'm happy with the schedule. Tomorrow is a good schedule. We just probably won't watch Zverev or Jovic, but never say never. Also, Shelton beat Vachereau. Straight sets, not easy. Also, did anyone see that shot? The Vachereau, he shanked it, but it was amazing. Did anyone else see that shot where we were like this? Like that? And it hit the frame and it just went fly. It just like did this one, like a 90-degree angle. It was crazy. That was such a crazy shot. He shanked it. It wasn't on purpose, but oh my God, what a shot. That was ridiculous. Not as good as Sakkari's around the net, but it was crazy. He meant to hit it like that, but he didn't mean it to do, I don't think he meant it to be that, like he didn't mean to like, he got a little bit of luck from the frame. But the way he hit it was, can't hear me? Hello?
Hello, 1, 2, 3. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat.
But yeah, the way he hit it, it's crazy. Madness. Yeah, it had like this massive, like crazy curve. Insanity. By the way, Fritz and Wawrinka, we're going to keep an eye on them as well. They are 1-1 in the third. 1-1 in the third. That return was definitely crazy, but definitely unintentional. Yeah, he even had a bit of a laugh. And you go, oh, he didn't mean that. He meant to hit it in that way, but he didn't mean it to look like that. Like he didn't, the execution was not what he expected, but he definitely meant to try and like hit it back. It wasn't a total accident, but it was just way cooler than maybe he thought it would be. It was a wild shot. Now, here we go. This could be a statement by Swiatek. When everybody else is struggling, she might come out here and just go, you know what? I'm the Australian Open favourite now. It's an opportunity for statement. Djokovic is warming up. And then we'll get his match underway as well. Here we go. I'm going to go Swiatek in straights. Close, but straight. And Djokovic in 4. Pegula's been playing really well too, and no one's talking about her. Exactly. She that's Pegula. Swiatek wins the first point, 15-love. Also, as somebody in the chat said the other day, oh, Kalinskaya is wearing the dress that Eala wore, so she's going to lose. 15-love. Because everybody who's wearing that Nike blue hasn't won. I mean, it could be a thing. Raducanu, Eala, somebody else. 15-love. And there's a bit of serve now for Swiatek at the backhand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek winner down the line, 30-love. Mirra wore it and she won, and so did Anisimova. There you go. So whoever said that, haha. Not a curse. Didn't happen. No way Novak is going to drop a set. He's got the efficiency mentality. Okay. As we serve out wide as an ace from Swiatek. 40 love. 40 love. I think Iga will in 2, like everyone else has today on the women's side. Have they? Has everybody won easily today? Interesting. They have, actually. Yeah, now that you say it. Yesterday was crazy. Anyways, backhand from Kalinskaya goes long. That's a hell of a start. One love Swiatek. Yeah, Keys, Anisimova, Mertens all demolishing their opponents. Well, not demolishing, but all winning comfortably. All right, Swiatek, one love. Djokovic about to start. Boko versus Sabalenka match day session. Yeah, first match of the day. What a banger to start the day. We're getting serious now, chat. Things are real now. Today turned into the real time. The last two days have turned... The first 5 days were a warm-up. And now we're getting to the... It feels real now. All right, here we go. Djokovic to serve. Do the crowd know this is an interesting match, or are they just like chilling? We know Van der Zandschulp is dangerous. He can do things, dangerous things. He is a bit of an upset machine as Djokovic has an ace and says, no, he's not. 15 love. Love 15 here. Swiatek gets a return, but it's long. Jeez, Swiatek's coming out here punching. She is punchy. 15 up. Nole serves again. Serve to the backhand of Van der Zandschulp as we get a forehand now from Djokovic. Van der Zandschulp goes into the forehand of Djokovic. Into the forehand of BVZ as that goes wide of Van der Zandschulp, and it's 30 love. As Kalinskaya hits an ace, 30-15. What's the temperature in Australia? It's like 38. Good hitting from Kalinskaya. As Djokovic goes down the line, Van der Zandschulp with a slice. Goes long, 40 love. As Kalinskaya serves a fault, second serve. As the return goes in the front of Kalinskaya. Front of Swiatek. Into the front of Kalinskaya. She goes down the line to the back of Swiatek. Kalinskaya gets the point, though. Swiatek hits it out. It's 40-15. Hey! Thank you for the 18 months. Appreciate it. All right. Djokovic, 40 love. As Van der Zandschulp hits it long, and it's one love Nole. One love Djokovic. Okay. 40-15 as we got a double fault by Kalinskaya. 40-30. Kalinskaya serves again. Into the backhand of Swiatek, and then in the net by Kalinskaya. And it's deuce. Get the deuce. As Kalinskaya goes to the backhand of Swiatek. Forehand of Kalinskaya to the backhand again of Swiatek. Kalinskaya goes across court. Swiatek gets it. Kalinskaya forehand inside out. That's a good shot, but Swiatek's there. but hits it long on the backhand, and it's advantage Kalinskaya. Advantage Anskloop goes forehand to forehand with Djokovic and eventually hits it wide. Love 15. Oh, just missed it. BDZ, the one Djokovic lost to at Indian Wells. Yeah, he is. It's a 3-setter that day. As Kalinskaya hits it in the net on the return, as does Djokovic. 15-0 and deuce. So Wawrinka and Fritz are 2-0 in the third. 1 set all. Good serve from BDZ, but he puts it long. 15-30. Djokovic a chance to get a break point here, and Swiatek has a break point here. Advantage Swiatek. Kalinskaya serves into the forehand of Swiatek. Return the back of Kalinskaya. As we get a forehand of Swiatek. Into the back end of Kalinskaya. Cross court the back of Swiatek. Kalinskaya again to the back end of Swiatek. Kalinskaya backhand down the middle in the net. Iga breaks. 2-love. That's a great start. What are you drinking? It looks scary. It's tea. Don't worry, it's just tea. All right, 15-30 is Van der Zandschulp hits a drop shot. Djokovic gets there, but he hits it wide. Good drop shot. 30-0. A great start for Swiatek. Stan is serving dominantly. And yeah, he is looking good, Stan. Is it really that hot? It is. I went outside. It's hot. Swiatek serves. And Kalinskaya returns it back to Swiatek. Backhand winner from Swiatek, and it's 15-love. Van der Zandschulp hits it down the line. Down the tee, sorry. And Djokovic in the net. 40-30. So the serving and the forehand of Van der Zandschulp is the weapon. Right? They are the weapons. Are the weapons. And on this court, I mean, if the roof was open, you'd probably say it would be better for him because of the heat, but he'll play with the roof shut. That's fine. By the way, the roof is still shut. Ace down the tee. 1-1. All right, 15. Love. Swiatek already with the break. Swiatek hits a lovely winning down the line. 30-love. She's not mucking around, Swiatek. All right, backhand to backhand rally here as Van der Zandschulp gets back in the rally and Djokovic hits it long. Love 15. Djokovic double checking the mark. It was in. All right, love 15. All right, 40-love Swiatek. She got a 3-love. She says a fault. Oh, Van der Zandschulp hits another great return. Love 30. Love 30. It's a forehand return. And Swiatek double faults 40-15. Ooh. All right. Norway needs the serves. He serves an ace. There you go. There it is. 15-30. Swiatek serves out wide. Kalinskaya returns it short. Swiatek down the line. Goes long. 40-30. All right, Djokovic still a chance. Sorry, Van der Zandschulp still a chance to get a break point here as Djokovic serves a fault. Here we go. Second serve. Second serve. Oh, he's an ace. Big second serve down the tee. 30-0. So Swiatek 40-30. She serves in the backhand Kalinskaya. Swiatek backhand to the backhand Kalinskaya on the stretch, but it's in the net. 3-love Iga. As Djokovic shows the fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes in the back of Djokovic. Van de Zandschulp goes cross-court with the forehand. Djokovic on the stretch goes wide. God, that forehand is so tough. By the way, outside courts are coming back. Outside courts are about to restart. So we're starting up again. I wonder if they'll open the roof for the second match of the night. So Osaka's match opened the roof, maybe. I don't know. All right. Break point, Van de Zandschulp. Djokovic has a fault. He's going down the tee a lot. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Van de Zandschulp. Backhand Djokovic goes into the front of Van de Zandschulp. And he just missed it. Oh, he just missed it. That was close. Just missed it. Deuce. That would have been really tough for Norway had that gone in. All right, deuce. All right, Djokovic serves again. As Van de Zandschulp gets it back, Djokovic goes cross-court, slice from Van de Zandschulp, but then Djokovic puts it away, open court. Advantage Norway to take the lead. Swiatek 3-love already. Swiatek missing that one. 15-love. As the return goes in the back into Swiatek, off the tape and wide by Iga. 30-love. Djokovic ace out wide. 2-1. Norway stays in front. All right, Kalinskaya up 30-love. Serving to the forehand of Swiatek. Return goes long. 40-love. I tell you, chat, I don't want to... I mean, I'm not at Magic. Does anyone else get the feeling that a Van de Zandschulp match against Djokovic tonight, like from what we saw with today already, it kind of... I don't think it will be, but it could be one of those like crazy like 5-set epics that Djokovic might probably wins, right? But does anyone else feel like it could be that? Maybe I want it to be that. I want it to be that. One of those like Tipsarevic-Federer matches, right? Where it was just like, how'd that go 5 sets? I don't know. He won 2-1 and then Federer came back. Like, Van de Zandschulp could be that guy. The guy to make Djokovic play a 5-setter in the third round. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it happened, I wouldn't be shocked. He's the kind of awkward customer that would do that. That would make someone like Novak Djokovic have to play a ridiculous match this early. Like, he's the type of guy. He just has that style where, we've seen him. He beat Alcaraz, right? I mean, it's not like he hasn't done it. Fritz up a break in the third. All right, 15-love. Just remember that if this does go 5 and we're 4 hours away from that. 7 to the forehand of Kalinskaya. Backhand Swiatek. Kalinskaya pass. Swiatek volleys. But she volleys it long. 15-all. 15-all. And 2-1 Djokovic. As Van de Zandschulp hits it out. And it's love 15. One of these two matches is going to end in an upset. All right. As Swiatek served down the tees. Good serve. Oh, yeah. By the way, Raducanu is playing tonight. I forgot she was playing. She's playing Valentova. 30-15 Swiatek. I'm hoping Van de Zandschulp gets injured. And I hope you read that comment and just think to yourself, that was probably really bad. That was probably a stupid thing to say. I hope you look yourself in the mirror. That's what I'm hoping. For you, 2026, be better. All right, 30-15. Swiatek serves again. Swiatek serves. As she serves, and the return goes in the net by Kalinskaya, 40-15. By the way, great rally here for Djokovic. Van de Zandschulp with a forehand. Volley goes in the net eventually, and Djokovic gets a 15-30. I'll tell you, Van de Zandschulp should have won that point 3 times. Nole, too strong, 15-30. 15-30. Great rallies from Djokovic there. All right. Van de Zandschulp serves the back of Djokovic. Forehand goes wide from Van de Zandschulp, and it's 15-40 Nole to get the early break. 7 unforced errors already from Van de Zandschulp. Djokovic is it. No errors. Kalinskaya in the net. 4-1 Swiatek first set. Swiatek must be hungry. Djokovic with the pass. Van de Zandschulp with the volley. Djokovic with a lob. Van de Zandschulp puts it away with a smash. 30-40. 30-40. Osaka is after Djokovic, yes. Will she come out with a hat? All right. 30-40. Still break point for Nole. As Van de Zandschulp serves down the tee of fault. Second serve. 7-4 to Djokovic. 4 Van de Zandschulp. As Djokovic 4 in cross court. Van de Zandschulp gets it. Cross court. Great angle. Comes in there with a volley. Djokovic is there with a lob. Uh-oh. Van de Zandschulp lets it bounce in. Oh no. As Djokovic with a forehand inside out. Van de Zandschulp with the backhand. Djokovic goes cross court again. Van de Zandschulp into the forehand of Djokovic. Again to the Van de Zandschulp backhand. Djokovic goes cross court. Van de Zandschulp's not going to win this point. Djokovic forehand down the line. Van de Zandschulp's in trouble. It goes into the backhand of Djokovic as he goes backhand with Djokovic to the forehand now. As we get a forehand Van de Zandschulp. Djokovic down the line. Van de Zandschulp goes to the backhand. To the backhand of Djokovic down the line again to the forehand Van de Zandschulp. That goes out. Nole raises his fist. And he wants the crowd to get up on their feet. That was vintage. As soon as he got that lob back, you knew he was going to win the point. It was meant to be his point. The Serbian flags are going over everywhere. Where'd they all come from? What the hell? How many flags are there? 3-1. You knew it. The second he got that lob and it bounced in, you're like, it's over. Give the point to Nole. It just took 10 shots more, right? I mean, you knew he was going to get the point once he got that shot back. Could I repeat that? No, Deb. Just rewind and listen to that again. All right, love 15. Swiatek's with the break already. Is it a backhand rally? Again, to the forehand. Swiatek, forehand from Kalinskaya. Swiatek goes wide. 15-0. All right, 3-1 Djokovic breaks. Vintage. Three-1. As Van de Zandschulp returns. Djokovic backhand cross court. Too good. 15 love. Kalinskaya's losing the plot. 15-30. She's in trouble. All right, 15-30. Swiatek wants that double break. She gets a return back into the forehand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek backhand cross court. Kalinskaya's there with her backhand. Into the back of Swiatek. Kalinskaya. Slice. Swiatek comes to the net with a slice. Good approach. Kalinskaya in the net with a pass. 15-40. Swiatek for a 5-1 lead. Iga has dinner plans, I think. All right, 30 love here, Djokovic. He's trying to catch Swiatek's score. 30 love. Nole serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. As Kalinskaya hits an inside-out winner, saves 130-40. Return goes backhand, out by Van der Zandschulp. And it's 40 love Djokovic. By the way, Fritz and Wawrinka, 5-4 Fritz third set. He's serving for the set. All right, 30-40 Swiatek. To get the double break. She hits a forehand return to the forehand of Kalinskaya, who just sprays it wide. What a shot. Yeah. 5-1. As Djokovic serves an ace out wide, 4-1 for the great one. Swiatek serving for the first set. It's gone for about 22 minutes, I think. Swiatek dominating. What happened to Sinner? Go watch the video I made. I don't want to repeat it. I don't want to keep talking about it. I made a video about it. Go watch it. 5-1. 7 to the forehand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek down the line. Winner. Too good. 15 love. This is Swiatek special. Yeah. Swiatek special. All right. Second serve, another serve from Swiatek. As the return goes back, and Swiatek fine now from Kalinskaya goes long, and it's 30 love. Just been away from tennis to an hour. Ah, that's right, Linda. I'll give you the short. So he lost the first set. Second set he wins. At the start of the third set, he started to cramp. Then the heat policy came into effect. And he recovered enough to come back and win. That's the, I guess that's the bullet points. Is that what they call it? 30 love Swiatek. There was definitely a lot more than that involved, but I mean, I would suggest you go watch the entire stream of Sinner. Then you'll get a full picture. Backhand goes long by Djokovic, 15 love. And Swiatek serves. Out wide, ace. Whoops. 40 love. $40 love. Long story short, yeah. All right, serve. Into the forehand of Kalinskaya. Great return winner. No, that's one. Van der Zandschulp hits it wide. It's 15 all. Sinner lost a set. Big story. Kind of. Fritz about to win the third, by the way. All right, Swiatek 40-15. Set point number 2. Seven in the back of Kalinskaya. Return the net. Swiatek 6-1. Turn on the ovens. Breadstick. On a serious note, might be the best Swiatek set of the week. Like, has she looked that good for a 24-minute set? I mean, that is what Swiatek is known for. Like, that was... Kalinskaya didn't play well, right? But that's nothing to do with Swiatek. Nothing... It's not her fault. Swiatek could have played better. 7 winners, 8 errors. Kalinskaya had 3 winners and 9 errors. Actually, not terrible by Kalinskaya. 9 errors, not great, but Swiatek only hit 1 less. But that was a Swiatek. That was Swiatek. That was a Swiatek set. 6-1. That was a proper Swiatek set. Maybe the best set of the week for her. 24 minutes. Well, how many sets like that have we watched, right? That is a classic Swiatek set. Van der Zandschulp, he's trying to avoid that. 30-all. Watch the replay. I saw something, but it was brief. Not sure of the details. Yeah, in real time, it was crazy what was happening. All right, Van der Zandschulp trying to avoid a breadstick. And this Djokovic guy is pretty good. 30-all. Ace down the tee. 40-30. Stan's hanging on, by the way. Kalinskaya, medical timeout on a back injury. Back issue for Kalinskaya. Swiatek's going off the court. All right, 40-30. As Van der Zandschulp serves a fault. Second serve. As a return from Djokovic goes to forehand, Van der Zandschulp, and he puts it long. Deuce. Now, Chad, I'm not going to be that person who says, like, oh, she takes a medical timeout every single match. But she does take a lot of medical timeouts, Kalinskaya. Look, maybe it's a legitimate back problem in this match, but maybe she's just very injury prone. That sucks too, right? As we hit the deuce. As that goes out by Djokovic on the slice forehand, and it's advantage Van der Zandschulp. Schloop. Where the Dutch at? So you can help me with my pronunciation. That goes in the net from Djokovic, and he has the break. But the Dutchman avoids a breadstick. All right. 4-2. As Van der Zandschulp hits it long. It's 15-love. I've usually heard of Van der Zandschulp. Yeah. But there's a C in there. So isn't it Schulp? Isn't there like a C in there? Or is the C silent? All right. Somebody caught a ball. Yay. 15-love. Fritz finally wins the third. That took forever. All right. Serve Djokovic. Double fault. All right. 15-all. The C is silent. Okay. So it's Van der Zandschulp. Schulp. You clipped the Nole rally? Good. Was it good? Did I not do a good job? All right, 15-all. Djokovic serves again. Into the forehand of Van der Zandschulp. And that goes in the net from the Dutchman. It's 30-15. Also, Wong's up a break against Noskova. Outside on Kia Arena. All right, forehand goes in the back of Swiatek. Backing out from Kalinskaya. They're back in the match. Kalinskaya had a back issue. Let's see if the massage helps. It's a backhand. Oh my God, from Swiatek. It goes long. Djokovic ace. 40-15. Hey, is that the soccer guy? Is that the soccer player? The Matter? Is that him? Or is that some random dude that looks like him? 40-15. He played for Madrid, Manchester United, I think, right? Anyways, forehand in the net from Van der Zandschulp. And it's 5-2 Djokovic. Kalinskaya double faults, 15-0. Is it matter? Is it? I don't know. What's the matter with you? It is him. Oh, Chelsea as well. There you go. All right. Oh, Stan's getting an off-court medical timeout. That sucks. That's no good. All right. Swiatek, 15-0 here is Kalinskaya goes to the back to Swiatek. Kalinskaya forehand. Into the forehand Swiatek. Down the line's a good shot from Swiatek. And it's 15-30. 15-30. $15-30. $15-30. Ooh. Van der Zandschulp might have hurt his shoulder when he hit a forehand. He looks like he's in pain. 30-0, by the way. Van der Zandschulp might be hurt. Serve again. Is a let. All right. Kalinskaya says a fault. Second serve. Serve again from Van der Zandschulp. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Van der Zandschulp down the line. Djokovic with the backhand pass. Too good. Oh, Nole. Vintage. That vintage backhand. You know what it is. He takes that lunge and he just swats it down the line. You know what it looks like. You've seen it before. Come on now. Come on. You've seen it. He does it all the time. Does it all the time. I swear it's his logo. I mean, it's his signature shot. Van der Zandschulp with a slice of Djokovic down the line of the forehand of Van der Zandschulp, but he hits it long and it's love 30. Love 30. What a shot. This is classic signature sliding backhand down the line winner. He loved it too. He's like, ooh, I can still do that. Do it against Sinner. Let's go. Love 30s. He does a 360 Nole. Up goes a lob. It goes long. 15-30. All right, 15-30. Just like, he loved it. He loved that shot. All right, 15-30. Serve out wide as a fault by Van der Zandschulp. Second serve. Second serve. The backhand of Djokovic. Backhand of Van der Zandschulp as Djokovic slice. Van der Zandschulp with the forehand again. The backhand of Djokovic. He hits it long. It's 30-0. All right, 30-0. Van der Zandschulp serves again. A fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Back in Van de Zandschulp. As with a passing shot. Nole. Oh, he does it again! Oh, he's on fire with that backhand tonight. 30-40. Again, he just does the backhand. It's crazy. Wasn't a bad approach. Van de Zandschulp made the right choice of trying to come in, but what a backhand. Now he goes cross court. All right, break point, set point, Djokovic. Do it again. Down the line, backhand, do it. 30-40. Second serve, the backhand of Djokovic. He goes cross court to the backhand of Van de Zandschulp as we get a backhand rally. Djokovic with a slice. Into the forehand of Van de Zandschulp, but Djokovic backhand again. He goes down the line, but it's wide. And he's like, what am I thinking? That's too much. Deuce. All right, love 30. Swiatek in trouble. All of a sudden. Love 30. As the return goes in from Kalinskaya to the back of Swiatek. Kalinskaya slice. Into the forehand of Swiatek. Kalinskaya gets it back again. But it's in the net. And it's 15-30. Van de Zandschulp with an ace on the tee. Advantage. 15-30. Swiatek still in trouble. Swiatek says an ace. Sorry, a fault. Almost an ace. 15-30. Second serve. Seven to the backhand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek backhand, the backhand of Kalinskaya. She hits it in the net and it's 30-all. Van de Zandschulp is in a bad way. His shoulder is giving him stress. He's not in a good way. Good serve out wide though. And he gets to advantage, but he is compromised. All right, return goes in the forehand. Swiatek backhand and Kalinskaya is a winner. Inside out winner. Van de Zandschulp with a couple of aces. He holds, but Djokovic leads 5-3. All right, Kalinskaya. After the MTO. Magical timeout. 30-40. Swiatek serves. A fault. Second serve. Into the back of the Kalinskaya. Return is out. We get the deuce. All right, Djokovic, 15-love. All right, 15-love, Nole. Oh, he tried to serve, but he stopped. Changed his mind. As return goes the forehand of Djokovic. Backhand now from Van de Zandschulp. He comes to net now with a drop volley. Djokovic's going to get there with another pass. Nole's on fire. And he's flying. 30-love. The backhand is on fire tonight. He's going to take off. Somebody open the roof. Look at that. Oh, beautiful chat. Look at that backhand. Save some for Sinner. What a shot. The third backhand he's hit amazingly tonight. 30-love. How old is this guy? 28? Serve again. No, he double faults. All right, everybody settle down. 30-15. Settle down, everybody. 30-15. And the backhand return now from Kalinskaya. Swiatek in trouble. Kalinskaya cross court forehand. Swiatek gets it, but hits it long. What is this? Score. 2-love Kalinskaya. Kalinskaya with a break in the second. All right, Djokovic forehand in the net. 30-all. You guys, so Cam says in the bio where we watch the best players in the world. His first choice is Sinner. You need to go outside and touch grass. Just you're reading into things. You're like seeing things that aren't there. 30-all. If you're reading the description of the videos and saying, hey, the word Sinner comes first after the best player and thinking I did it in order, you're crazy. You need to get outside and just breathe some air. Touch some grass. All right, 15-love. Swiatek in trouble. Is it a backhand down the line? That's a winner, though. 15-all. Great shot. Van der Zandschulp, a chance to get a break point here as we get a forehand into the backhand of Djokovic. Van der Zandschulp backhand in the nets. Djokovic 40-30. 40-30. Djokovic set point to take the first set. Nole serves again. Serve. It was a fault. All right, second serve. Oh, double fault. All right. Deuce. Kalinskaya forehand goes in the back of Swiatek. Kalinskaya on the stretch for 30-15 here. Back into backhand now as Kalinskaya hits it wide. It's 30-all. Swiatek trying to get back that break. 30-all. Djokovic deuce. Nole serves out wide. To the front of Van Zandschulp, but it goes long on the return, and it's advantage Djokovic. Set point number 3. Take the first set. As Kalinskaya serves the front of Swiatek, Kalinskaya down the line. Swiatek gets it back. As Kalinskaya forehand again, the back of Swiatek. Kalinskaya goes down the line with the backhand in the net. And it's 30-40. Kalinskaya wasn't happy with that backhand as that goes out by Van der Zandschulp. And there's the first set from Djokovic. All right, 6-3. And he played some crazy backhands in that set. That was a great set of tennis from Novak Djokovic. The way that he hit those shots, he was hitting some crazy shots. 30-40. A chance for Swiatek to get back the break here. Djokovic, by the way, 12 winners and 7 errors in that set. Van der Zandschulp, he hit 6 winners and 13 errors. As Swiatek gets a cross-court winner, she's back on serve. 2-1, Kalinskaya. All right, 2-1. Swiatek breaks back. Also, Wong serving for the first set against Noskova as well. All right, Djokovic takes that lead. All right. Swiatek back on serve. And Fritz has got the break in the fourth against Stan. Oh, man. It's been a nice run for Stan, though. Okay. Swiatek 1-2. But back on serve. Swiatek serves. A fault. Second serve. Goes with a forehand now to the backhand of Kalinskaya. Backhand of Swiatek into the backhand of Kalinskaya. As she goes down the line wide. And it's 15-love Swiatek. What was so good about those backhands? Are you kidding me? Are you asking me, or are you just being like, what was so good about those? I'll tell you what was so good about those. He was on the run. He was on full pace running out wide. First one was a signature down the line slide. The second one was a cross court, just smack cross court, passing shot winner. And the third one was just like a attacking cross court flick. Again, all of them on the run. Just vintage Nole. All right, 15 left Swiatek. As she serves the back of Kalinskaya, return the backhand of Swiatek, but Swiatek gets it out. As Van der Zandschulp, he picks it up, but he puts it wide. And it's 15-30. Djokovic a chance to get the break early. Uh, 15-0 here. Swiatek, good serve. The return goes in, and then Swiatek goes down the line. Up goes a lob by Kalinskaya. Swiatek comes in with a swing volley, but it's long. Man, that drive volley was no good. 15-30. Silly shot from Swiatek. As Van der Zandschulp, he just goes smack cross court with the winner. 30-0. Beautiful forehand winner. All right, 15-30 here. Swiatek with a short ball. Is an inside-out winner on the forehand side. 30-0. All right, Djokovic to the break point. First game. Van der Zandschulp hits it in the net. Sorry, no, not a break point. It's a 30-0. 30-0. On both courts. Actually, no, it was break point. 30-40, sorry. They didn't update the score. Djokovic to the break point. First game. As the return goes into the backhand of Swiatek. Backhand now from Kalinskaya. Swiatek backhand again. The backhand of Kalinskaya. Now Swiatek with a slice in the net. And it's break point Kalinskaya to get the break again. All right. Backhand Djokovic into the forehand of Van der Zandschulp. Djokovic to the slice. As Van der Zandschulp again to the backhand of Djokovic. Van der Zandschulp goes to the backhand into the forehand of Djokovic. To the backhand of Van der Zandschulp. Djokovic backhand again. To the backhand of Van der Zandschulp. He hits it wide, and there it is. Break Djokovic. 1-0 in the second. Also, Wong just took the first set against Noskova. Van der Zandschulp looks sore. All right, Kalinskaya backhand down the middle. Swiatek in the net. What? 3-1. Kalinskaya breaks again. Fritz is up 3-1 in the fourth against Stan, by the way. By the way, Chad, I'm always fascinated with people that come to the tennis and wear, like, pineapple shirts and hats. And they're like 6 of them, and they're all wearing the same outfit. I don't, what hat, like, Chad, how does that happen? Do you call your friends beforehand? You're like, hey, we should all wear the same outfit. Buy this pineapple thing and wear it to the tennis. How does that, I mean, I don't know if my friends would be up for that. If I was like, hey, we're all rocking the pineapple shirts and hats. Why pineapples? I think green and gold, maybe Australia. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, is that a thing? Do I need to get into that? Love 30, by the way. Kalinskaya just is allergic to breaks. As with a 4-4 rally here, Djokovic into the forehand of Van der Zandschulp. That's a good shot. The backhand goes cross-court. The backhand of Djokovic. Backhand Van der Zandschulp with a drop shot. Djokovic's going to get there. Van der Zandschulp volleys it away, though, and it's too good. Love 15. Van der Zandschulp, every time he wins a point, you're like, what the hell's going on with him? He just looks so, I don't know. He just like, oh, I want a point. Finally wins a point every time. What? That's so funny. What? Osaka's out. What happened? All right, Djokovic, 30-15. Is it a fine now to the backhand of Swiatek? Cross-court the backhand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek backhand. Down the line, too good. 15-40. We'll get to it in a second. 15-40. Swiatek to break back. Djokovic, 15-0. Oh, pardon me. Ace down the tee, Nole, 30-15. All right, Djokovic 30-15 and Swiatek 15-40. As we return now from Van der Zandschulp, that goes in the forehand of Djokovic. Van der Zandschulp backhand down the line's a winner, 30-0. As Kalinskaya saves one break point, 30-40. And Fritz is up 3-1 in the fourth. All right, 30-40 Swiatek to get one of the breaks back, to get the break back. Serve is a fault from Kalinskaya, second serve. Djokovic serves in the forehand of Van der Zandschulp and then hits it back in cross-court. As Djokovic goes down the middle, Van der Zandschulp forehand cross-court. Djokovic gets it. As we get a backhand now from Djokovic in the forehand of Van der Zandschulp. Djokovic backhand again. That's a great shot. Van der Zandschulp gets it. Djokovic forehand inside out. Van der Zandschulp puts up a lob. And it's long. 40-30 Djokovic. As Kalinskaya survives. For now. Deuce. All right. As Swiatek returns the forehand of Kalinskaya. Return goes into the forehand of Swiatek. Kalinskaya pass. Swiatek puts away the volley. Advantage Swiatek. As Djokovic looks to get to 2-love in the second. Serve down the tees and ace. All right, Nole. He has a 2-love lead in the second. As Swiatek tries to break back. Also, Arani and Palini are out of the doubles. They just got beaten by the Aussie wildcards. So that's a huge upset in the doubles. Swiatek returns the net and it's deuce. But we have some breaking news. Naomi Osaka. She is out of the Australian Open. She is pulled out due to injury from tonight's match against Inglis. Let's have a listen to what she had to say, though, because over on social media, she announced why. So this is what Osaka had to say over on Instagram, saying, I've had to make the difficult decision to withdraw to address something my body needs attention for after my last match. I was so excited to keep going, and this run meant the most to me, so having to stop here breaks my heart, but I can't risk doing any further damage so I can get back on court. Thanks for all the love and support. I'm so grateful everyone embraced me so much, and thank you to my whole team for always having my back and the tournament organizers for being so kind. So there it is, Naomi Osaka out of the Australian Open, which means Maddie Inglis, the Aussie, is into the fourth round, which is great to see for an Aussie, but sad for Osaka. She was having a good run. She obviously had, a little bit of drama in the last match. She had that, iconic walkout in the first round, and she was supposed to be playing Swiatek, potentially, who is playing at the moment. So, a little bit disappointing. Let me know in the comments below. When will we see Osaka again? Will we see her soon? I mean, she didn't really say what the problem was. So we don't know how serious this injury is or how long she's going to be away for, but hopefully she's fine for the tournaments after this, which is in February, all those, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, all those tournaments, all those Middle Eastern tournaments. But Naomi Osaka, she's out of the Australian Open. Man, that sucks, chat. She did have a medical timeout in the last match, though. So, I mean, maybe it's not super, surprising. Cam's making a bit shh. Anyways, it's deuce. It's love 30. Djokovic wants a double break, and Swiatek wants to get back on serve. Just been a big day of everything today. As that goes the net by Djokovic. And it's 15-30. Djokovic trying to get the double break, this insurance break in this second set. And Kalinskaya finally holds 4-1 in the second. Now, they won't know that Osaka is out, because the winner of this match now is pretty much, Inglis is great, but the winner of this match is making the quarters, right? Unless Inglis can, do something insane and beat one of these players. All right, Van Zanschkel trying to hold. He's at 15-40. Djokovic looking for that double break. As Djokovic hit the slice in the front of Van Zanschkel, that goes wide. Djokovic got a double break. 3-love in this second set. So, I guess, the umpire, the trainer is coming out for Van Zanschkel on his shoulder. Now, he did hurt his shoulder in the first set, at the end of the first set. So, there is, he's getting some treatment. He is not in a good way. Not feeling the best. I mean, today's been the day of injuries, right? We watched Sinner struggle in his match. And now we're here. Okay. All right. He's getting a treatment now. Van Zanschkel on his shoulder. All right. Swiatek, by the way, love 15. She's in trouble too. All right. Djokovic just chilling. Swiatek down love 30. What's going on? All right, love 30. As we just serve now from Swiatek down the tee, the backhand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek forehand inside out. Goes long, love 40. Everything's going wrong for Swiatek in this set. All right. Wawrinka's down 4-2 in the fourth, by the way. And Kalinskaya gets a double break, 5-1. What is this score? What are we watching? What is this scoreline? Hello? So wait, now that is a schedule change. So wait, is Menchik playing on Rod Laver now? Have they upgraded Menchik? Oh no, they put a doubles match on. Ugh. Why wouldn't you promote Raducanu? Chat, what are we doing? Raducanu center court to replace. Why would you put a doubles match on? And then you put Menchik on after Fritz. What are we doing? The crowd are gonna go crazy. Menchik is on a show court? No, he's not. He's on Kia Arena. That's a free court. That is not a show court. I mean, it is a show court, but it's not a ticketed court. Kia Arena is a ground pass. You can upgrade Menchik to a paid arena. You think the people at Rod Laver Arena have paid thousands of dollars, not really, hundreds of dollars for Djokovic and Osaka, and they're going to get Djokovic and a doubles match? That's a downgrade. You got Raducanu replaces Osaka, and then Menchik takes Raducanu's spot. And then John Cain Arena get that Menchik match, and then Rod Laver Arena get two matches as they were promised when they bought the ticket. Come on now. That makes sense. Yeah, why is Raducanu not playing on RLA? She's a former finalist. I mean, I don't think they'd be upset if she was there instead of Osaka, right? Anyway, Swiatek's just getting smacked here. I don't know what's going on. Everything's happening. I'm not ready. Swiatek down 40 love. Van der Zandschulp back on court. This has been a crazy day. Serve into the front of us. What's the name? Swiatek. Back in the backhand rally as Kalinskaya again to the back of Swiatek, but Kalinskaya hits it out, and that's one saved. One saved. $40-15. Still break point or set points for Kalinskaya, but Swiatek saves another one. All right. Set point number 3. As the return goes in the forehand of Kalinskaya, she hits a winner. We're going 3. Weird, but not really scoreline from the WTA side of things. It's kind of weird, but not really. 41 minutes for a 6-1's weird, but 1-6-6-1. We're going 3. All right. All right. All right. That was an ugly set by Swiatek. 6 winners. And only the 11 errors. That was a crazy set. Terrible set by Swiatek. All right, we're going 3 though. What a weird scoreline. Djokovic, by the way, he gets broken back, and it's Van der Zandschulp gets one back. 3-1. Djokovic with the break, but Van der Zandschulp gets one back. It's all happening. Everything's happening. Fritz is 5-3 up against Stan. He's 1 game away from stopping the fairy tale. Madness. All right, now Swiatek's got the trainer. It's the injury open. Swiatek's out here with the trainer. I think it's on her. She got a blister on her hand. She might be getting treated. Yeah, she's getting treated. She got a blister. Her middle finger has a blister. 15 love. Van der Zandschulp. It's on her right hand as well, so that is not good. That is not good. Noskova 2-all in the second against Wang. All right, Swiatek just getting patched up. All right. All right, Swiatek. Yeah, that's a serious thing for Swiatek. She's got a serious blister there. As opposed to, like, compared to an unserious blister, because those are real. Yeah, it's on her right hand, so that ain't going to go away. All right, Djokovic trying to get that double break again. Van der Zandschulp 30-all. As Van der Zandschulp gets to 40-30. As he serves that wide, a fault. Second serve. All right, second serve. As he hits it in the net on the drop shot, does Van der Zandschulp, and it's back to deuce. All right. Swiatek back on court. And Van der Zandschulp trying to just hold on. Swiatek serve first in the third. Here we go. All right. Van de Zandschulp trying to stay in this match. All right, chat. Go check out that video if you haven't already. Big news. Actually big news. Like real big news. Big news. Big news. All right, advantage Van de Zandschulp. As Djokovic goes cross-court in the form of Van de Zandschulp. Cross-court again from Van de Zandschulp, the winner. Part of a great rally. All right, Van de Zandschulp. He's in pain, but he's hanging on. All right, and Swiatek, 30 love. She's trying to get off to a good start in the second. So the third. We are in the third. All right. Swiatek, 30 love. As we return, gets into the back end of Swiatek. Good cross-court winner from Iga, 40 love. Also, Stan is trying to break back. He is down. He's up 15-30. All right, 40 love. Swiatek, first game. She double faults, 40-15. And Djokovic up 3-2 with a break. Can we see Raducanu now because of the Osaka match cancelled? We could, but she's coming on straight after Wawrinka, so I was thinking we watch Ruud versus Cilic. I mean, that's the next best. I mean, that's next. Or Menchik versus Quinn, but I think Cilic Ruud feels. I feel like that could be like an epic. Like it has that vibe. Big news, Osaka's out. Yep, I made a video about it. Watch the video, watch the video, watch the video. I made the video, watch the video. Match points for Fritz, by the way. So I think we might watch Cilic Ruud, which is after Swiatek. Djokovic serves an ace. I think that might be the play. Anyways, back end rally. Swiatek trying to get the first game of the final set. Swiatek comes in with a forehand cross-court winner, and it's 1-love as Swiatek says Yazda and walks to the chair as Djokovic gets the 30 love. Ruud versus Cilic. I think that's what we'll watch. As much as I want to watch Valentova versus Raducanu as well. I feel like, I don't know, Ruud Cilic. We haven't watched enough men's matches this week, and that feels like it could be a 5-setter, and it's been a pretty crazy day, so why not try and finish with a 5-setter? Also, I feel like Valentova versus Raducanu could be like an hour. The way that they play, it could be over in an hour, whatever the result, right? Ruud Cilic is going to be it could be a very interesting contest. Fritz wins. By the time these matches are done, Raducanu and Valentova could have played a set already, So we might watch Ruud Cilic to make up for the Osaka match being not being a thing. All right. Van de Zandschulp. He's trying to get the break back. He was down 3-love. 4-4 rally. As Djokovic down the line. Winner. Too good. Just so clean. So clean from Norway. 40-15. What a shot. All right, 40-15. Djokovic got a 4-2. Oh, so one matter is in Djokovic's box. Oh, that makes sense. Fritz beats Wawrinka. Stan Enzi. I mean, I don't want to watch the speech. It's going to make me cry. Oh, Stan. All right, 40-15. Serving to the forehand of Wawrinka. I wish. Van Zandt and Djokovic in the net. 40-30. Hey, thank you, Ronald, for the super sticker. Appreciate that. Roots 4-0 against Cilic. All right. 40-30 here for Djokovic. Serving to the forehand of Van Zandt. Return the forehand to Djokovic. Van Zandt. Cross court. Djokovic gets it back. Van Zandt puts it down the line. Too strong. And it's deuce. Van Zandt was on a bit of a run. Okay. All right. Swiatek backhand return goes long. It's 15-30. Sorry, 30-15. Djokovic is saying, I can't see the ball. Whatever that means. Might mean that he can't see the ball. 30-15 here as we get a backhand now to the forehand of Swiatek. Backhand from Kalinskaya is good. Swiatek gets it back with the backhand. Kalinskaya down the line. Swiatek gets it with the forehand into the forehand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek again to the forehand of Kalinskaya. Joe hits it deep into the back of Swiatek. Now Kalinskaya on the net with a backhand. 30-all. That match is going way too fast. That match is going way too fast. Can this match slow down, please? Swiatek's match is going to be over in about 10 minutes. All right, Djokovic trying to keep the break. 4-4 rally. Van Zandt hits it long. Advantage Djokovic. Advantage Djokovic. Stand speech? Don't. I don't want to see it. All right, advantage Djokovic. You got a 4-2. All right, Kalinskaya backhand in the nets. Swiatek to get the early break in the final set. Return goes backhand of Djokovic. Backhand from Van Zandt. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Van Zandt backhand again. Djokovic into that Van Zandt forehand. And that's a winner by Van Zandt. That forehand is coming to life. Nole laughs, but he's not happy. Okay, back to deuce. All right, Djokovic comes in, and then a big fist bump from Nole, straight down the end of Van Zandt. Nole throwing the fist in the direction of his opponent. And the crowd are kind of like, what is going on? And Nole's throwing the fist straight to Van Zandt. Djokovic serves. And Van Zandt hits it. No, another shot from Nole. Oh, he's angry. He's angry. And the crowd are like, is he all right? Yay. I reckon, you know what it is? I reckon that Djokovic might think that Van Zandt's injury is not that bad. Because he's hitting some crazy shots after a shot. But he has got a shoulder problem. He did have a shoulder problem. But I reckon Nole might be looking at Van Zandt going, oh yeah, you were hurt. Then why are you hitting so well? How are you hitting forehand winners with a bad shoulder? That's what it feels. Maybe not, unless there's someone behind Van Zandt who's like being a cheering crazy lunatic and he's yelling at them. But I think he might be thinking, hang on, where's that injury gone now, hey? Were you really hurt? Van Zandt was really hurt, to be, yeah. But it still it has that vibe where Nole's just like, I don't know. I don't think he trusts him. Anyways, 15-love. Backhand rally. Swiatek, by the way, is up 30-love, 2-love. Final set. Djokovic forehand to the backhand of Van Zandt. Djokovic wins the point, 15-0. But Nole is getting vocal. All right, Swiatek with a slice on the stretch. As Kalinskaya hits a backhand winner, and it's 30-15. As Van Zandt serves. An ace down the tee. Shit. Scared me. All right, 30-15. I mean, you hit a 200k ace with a sore shoulder. I think Djokovic is skeptical. Oh, Wong serving for the match against Noskova. Wong's having a great summer. All right, second serve. Van Zandt is a double fault. It's 30-0. 30-0. And Swiatek trying to go to 3-love. As the backhand return goes back, and Swiatek forehand now from Kalinskaya. Swiatek gets it back into the forehand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek slicing the net. 30-0. Good serve out wide from Van Zandt. Djokovic gets it back. Van Zandt overhits it. Damn, he hit a great serve. He overplayed the forehand. 30-40. Oh, is the crowd getting... Maybe Djokovic yelling at the crowd. Because there's some people in the crowd that are getting a bit silly. Too many tees. 30-40. Van Zandt serves. Djokovic returns. There's Van Zandt with the forehand straight to Djokovic. And a volley. Djokovic pass. Van Zandt gets it. Djokovic, he's going to get there with a slice. And then Van Zandt puts it away somehow. Huh? Where the hell did that go? He hit it that way, but it went that way. What was that shot? Deuce. What a weird... What was that volley? It went like sideways. What was that volley? Oh, that was a very lucky volley, that first one. All right, Swiatek, great serve. 3-love. Final set. Now we're back to deuce. Serve out wide the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand Van Zandt down the line. Goes long. Advantage Djokovic. Advantage Nole for the double break. All right, as Van Zandt survives, good forehand. Back to deuce. All right, back to deuce. Van Zandt serves again. That's a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Good return. Van Zandt forehand. Into the Djokovic backhand. Van Zandt backhand with Nole. As Van Zandt with the stretch. Djokovic goes down the line. Great shot. Van Zandt slices it back. Nole volleys. Van Zandt pass. Oh, it's a one-hander. And Djokovic shakes his head like, I thought I did enough. What a shot! Did Van Zandt stare Nole down? Is that what they just said? Did he just stare Djokovic down after that one-hander? He's like, I can do that shot too. Did he stare him down? That's wild. Oh, he does the one-hander and he just looks at Djokovic on the way through. He's like, what do you have to say? What do you want to say? I couldn't hear you. Hello? Advantage Van de Zandschulp. This is getting wild, chat. What a day. Wong wins. All right, serve. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Van de Zandschulp, backhand. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Into the backhand of Van de Zandschulp. Oh! Nole nearly hit the ball kid. That was dangerous. Such a stupid thing from Djokovic. That was so stupid. Why would you do that? Even the umpire's like, bro, what are you doing? Be angry, but that was so dumb. That almost hit the ball kid. That was this close. It went straight past their face. And he says, sorry, but I mean, if she gets hit and she's off the court, you're out. I mean, it happened at the US Open. Why would you do that? Hit it at the net? Why hit it sideways? That's insane. Advantage Van de Zandschulp. Obviously, he's pissed. Nole. He's not happy. Backhand return. Into the forehand of Van de Zandschulp. Djokovic inside out to the backhand of Van de Zandschulp. Again to the forehand of Djokovic. And Van de Zandschulp gets it into the forehand of Djokovic, who hits it wide. Van de Zandschulp hangs on. Swiatek's winning. Love 40. Backhand in the net. 15-40. But that was so dumb. That was so dumb. All right, 4-3. He's very lucky. Because if that hit her in the head, if that hits her in the face and she has to leave the court, he leaves the court with her. Crazy. Anyways, 15-40. Forehand winner there from Kalinskaya. And it's 30-40. That was, yeah. I mean, there's been so many stories today, and that almost hit a ball kid in the face. That was so close. It went over her head. The umpire's probably thinking, thank God you missed, because I didn't want to have to make that decision. Anyways, 4-love. Swiatek gets the double break in the final set. What a scoreline this is. 6-1, 1-6, 4-love. Okay. Yeah, tiebreak. God, man. So we've had Sinner cramp, the roof gets shut, Osaka withdraws, and Djokovic almost knocks a ball kid out with a ball to be defaulted. I mean, what are we doing? What is today? What is going on? Thank God he missed. For everybody. For him, for the umpires, for the ball kid herself. Thank God he missed her, because that would have been a shit show. He got lucky. Thank God he missed. All right, 15-love. The umpire's just kind of like, relax, settle down. Be careful. Don't do that. You're up a set and a break. All right, 15-love. But there is some I don't know. These guys don't like each other. I don't know what it is. They're just not friends. These guys are not happy with each other. They don't like each other. Van de Zandschulp stares Djokovic down, and Djokovic nearly hits a ball kid. All right, backhand goes long. It's just one of those days. I don't know. It's a weird situation. 15-love. Swiatek 30-love. She is dominating. She'll play English if she wins 6 more points. There's a bit of fault from Norway. Second serve. All right. Kalinskaya makes another error. 40-love Swiatek. As Djokovic forehand inside out. Van de Zandschulp slice goes down the line, but it's wide. And it's 30-love Djokovic. Yeah. So if you're just joining us, what's been going on with Djokovic? So Van de Zandschulp hurt his shoulder. And I think that's why Djokovic is angry. Because Van de Zandschulp hurt his shoulder, got treatment, and then miraculously is playing ridiculous good tennis now. And I don't think Djokovic because also Djokovic was winning when Van de Zandschulp had the medical timeout. So I think maybe Djokovic thought it was one of those timeouts. He was actually hurt, Van de Zandschulp. It wasn't a magical, tactical timeout, right? It was a legit one. He probably should have had one earlier. But Djokovic, I think, took it personally, and he hit a couple of winners and screamed down the other end towards Van de Zandschulp. And then Van de Zandschulp hits a great winner and looks back down at Djokovic like, now what? And then Djokovic almost hit a ball kick with a ball by hitting it a million miles an hour the wrong direction out of frustration. So again, and Djokovic is saying, is he talking to Van de Zandschulp being like you? Is he pointing at Van de Zandschulp? Who's he pointing at? Who's he talking to? Oh, he's talking to his... I'm like, why is he looking down the other end pointing? He's pointing to the his team. He's like, you look at him. Look what he's doing. 5-3. This is crazy what's going on right now. This scoreline's crazy. 5-love Swiatek. What are we watching? All right. Van de Zandschulp serving to stay in the set. You know Djokovic's going to win this set and scream. What a crazy day. As Djokovic goes forehand to forehand, but hits it long. And he yells at himself. 15-love. As Kalinskaya serving to stay in the match. Swiatek cross-court forehand winner. This is the weirdest scoreline ever. Love 15. What is going on? Chat, just when we thought everything was boring. Like 2 days ago, it was like, what's going to happen? 2 days ago, it was like, oh, Osaka said, come on. Everyone's like, oh my God, it's crazy. And now look. Now look what's going on. Now look. We've had the last 48 hours just be insanity. So much has happened in the last 48 hours. The score not showing on screen. False. It is. 15-all. As return goes in the corner, Kalinskaya, she missed it. 15-30. Swiatek's scoreline is crazy. Djokovic's scoreline is... It's not really the scoreline. It's the match is crazy. Van de Zandschulp serves an ace down the tee, 40-15. As Kalinskaya hits a good serve down the tee also. She gets a 30-all. Oh, that was in by this much. That's got to hurt. Ace on the line by a couple of mil. As Kalinskaya serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the back of Swiatek. Return goes wide, and it's 40-30. Oh, Djokovic with a lovely flick forehand pass. Beautiful shot. 40-30. Nice shot. Djokovic with a lovely drop shot, but then the flick pass, just like, how do you like that? These guys are not friendly. They don't like each other. Kalinskaya avoids a bagel. Swiatek's going to serve the match. All right, Van de Zandschulp 40-30. This is about as feisty as a match has gotten in the last couple of days from the main players, right? We've obviously had lower ranked players probably beefing, but this is about as spicy as it gets for top 10. As that goes out by Van de Zandschulp. And Djokovic is looking to get that second set. All right. Swiatek serve for the match. Serve the forehand Kalinskaya. Swiatek forehand open court winner. 15-love. Van de Zandschulp serves. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Return the back of Van de Zandschulp. Djokovic slice. It's Van de Zandschulp. Forehand down the middle. Djokovic slices it wide. And again, Van de Zandschulp with a forehand. And Djokovic look at the umpire. Not sure why. He can't play. For him. Oh, what's he saying now, Nole? Djokovic is saying, all right, fair enough, okay. What's he talking about? Advantage Van de Danschulp. Good serve down the tee. All right, Nole's going to serve for the set. Here we go. Van de Zandschulp holds. And again, Van de Zandschulp is kind of like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to play tennis. 30 love. Swiatek, 2 points away from a strange win. Backhand return into the back of Swiatek. Swiatek in the net, 30-15. By the way, Swiatek versus Inglis, who got a walkover from Osaka earlier today. Osaka's mentally weak. Yeah, okay. A professional athlete that's won 4 Grand Slams and world number 1 is mentally weak. Okay. Professional athlete, achieved all her dreams. Yeah, because she's mentally weak, and that's how she got there, because she's mentally weak. You're right. You're probably right. That's how she won all those slams. All right, cool. As we get a forehand from Kalinskaya. And that's too good. 30-all. 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 Van de Zandschulp talking to the umpire about getting a new racket, I think. All right, 30-all. Swiatek trying to finish the job. Gotta tell you, if Djokovic is broken here, I feel for his racket. All right, first serve is a fault. Second serve, Swiatek. Second serve, Swiatek. Second serve. Into the back end of Kalinskaya. Return the forehand to Swiatek, who hits it out. All right, 30-40, Kalinskaya to get one of the breaks back. Djokovic serving for the set. He serves a fault. Second serve, Djokovic. Kalinskaya has a chance to get one back. Swiatek serves. Into the forehand, Kalinskaya return the net. Deuce. As Djokovic goes down the line with the forehand. Van de Zandschulp gets it back, but it's long. Chad, how loud is the celebration going to be? Decibels from Djokovic after this. I'm going to say louder than the crowd's cheer. Djokovic is going to blow the roof off with his celebration. I don't know. It just feels like he's going to be a little... Look, it would be cool if he'd actually just walked to the chair with no celebration, like cold killer, but he's going to shout. He'll shout. 30 love. He'll shout. Advantage Swiatek. She's got match point. She's got match point to get the job done in the strangest score you'll see this week. One of them. There's been a lot, but this is one. Serve into the backhand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek backhand to the backhand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek forehand goes into the forehand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek backhand again. Kalinskaya on the attack. Hits a winner. Back to deuce as Djokovic goes to 40 love. Set points to take the second set, Djokovic. Nole serves. Down the tee, Van de Zandschulp gets it back to the backhand of Djokovic. As Van de Zandschulp in the net, and Nole just shakes the racket. So I don't need to yell at you. I'm up 2 sets to love. Why would I yell at you? Look at the score. I don't need to shout at you. 0 was the answer for decibels. 0. He did not even make a noise. He didn't even breathe out. He just shook the racket. Held his breath. 0. Anyways, back to Swiatek. As a backhand return into the back of Swiatek. Swiatek in the net. Advantage Kalinskaya to get back a break. All right, advantage Kalinskaya. That was a cold celebration. No celebration was cold. By the way, Menchik versus Quinn is about to start. And I think Raducanu is going to start soon as well. All right, serve. Into the backhand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek gets the point. We're back to deuce. But yeah, there was some real weird tension in that second set from both players. Mainly from Djokovic, though. Van der Zandschulp was kind of like, why are you yelling at me? Also, Djokovic almost getting defaulted, which is wild. Actually, you know what? That's probably a bit dramatic. Djokovic almost hitting a ball kid, which could have resulted in default. Because he could have hit the ball kid and they could have been fine, right? It depends on what would have happened if what would have happened if that person had been hit and not been able to continue. But we'll say a near miss for Djokovic. All right, deuce here, Swiatek. She wants to get this done. Forehand goes into the forehand of Kalinskaya. Swiatek on the stretch gets it back. Kalinskaya. Forehand inside out. Swiatek puts up a lob without a racket. Doesn't make the net. Advantage, Kalinskaya. To get one back. By the way, Stan having a beer on court at the end of his match is awesome. That is such a legend. Having a beer at the end of an Australian Open, at your last Australian Open, is a legendary move. Stan is the man. Advantage, Kalinskaya. Swiatek serves. In the back of Kalinskaya. Return goes into the backhand of Swiatek. Kalinskaya. Slice. Goes in the back of Swiatek. It's Kalinskaya with a forehand cross court. That's too good. No, it's not. It's wide. And we get back to deuce. Van der Zandschulp, great serving. Djokovic gets it back as he goes down the line of the front of Van der Zandschulp. Djokovic, forehand. Into the corner. That's a great shot. He comes in with a volley. Straight to Van der Zandschulp, who hits it down the middle in the net. Djokovic gets away with it. 15-0. I'll tell you, I love this feisty Djokovic. Can he just be like this against Sinner, though? Like, I don't know how you get angry at Sinner, but just do it. Like, I want to see him like this against Jannik Sinner. I don't know why. Just be like, I hate your mustard shirt. It's ugly. And then just get angry. Get angry at his shirt. Why are you wearing that ugly shirt again? Ah! That's what we need. We need angry Djokovic against Jannik Sinner. That'll help. Come on now. Advantage Swiatek. She serves in the body of Kalinskaya. Swiatek forehand cross court. Kalinskaya puts up a lob. In comes Iga. She puts it away just. Ooh. All right. 6-1. 1-6. 6-1. And Hawkeye said it was in. And Swiatek wins the game. Oh, it was very lucky. It was just in. What a weird match. What a weird score. Swiatek wins, though, and she plays Inglis. So, again, a quarterfinal for Swiatek. That was the weirdest scoreline. If Djokovic wasn't having a beef with Van der Zandschulp, we would have paid more attention. But Swiatek gets through. Not a strange scoreline for a Kalinskaya match. She could do that. She can catch fire, which she did. But Swiatek gets out of that because that could have been really tough. She could have gone totally off. Okay. Swiatek gets it done. Now, if you want to keep watching Djokovic, you got to jump on over. We've got Djokovic versus Van der Zandschulp third set. We're going to also watch Cilic versus Ruud, which is coming up soon. But good win by Iga. She battled her way through. That was a very tough opponent. We know how tough Kalinskaya is. She can beat players like Swiatek. So good win. Good win to get through. She's into the fourth round. She'll play Inglis now that Osaka is out. And you would think that she'd probably get through that one as well. And a quarterfinal for Swiatek again in Melbourne is on the cards. But we'll watch Iga in a couple of days playing her fourth round. But she takes out Kalinskaya 6-1, 1-6, 6-1.